Hello and welcome to Broker Than You. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I would like to thank our sponsors at Procyon. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz is a proud supporter of our podcast network. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch in the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Pete also has the best advertisements, commercials, billboards, you name it. He is the Better Call Saul of Connecticut. If you suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law decided to run you over with her car, your wife got angry one night, she decided to stab you, the Finch firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. All you have to do is remember, in a pinch, call Finch. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program, 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them to reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. So if you want to work with the best, go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for the MMA Report. And with me, as always, Tyler King of Crowne Sports and Entertainment. All he does is teach class, train, and he beats that ass, and then he'll pound it into submission afterwards. Tyler,
you know it.
Just wonderful to see you.
And it's wonderful to be seen, Steve.
And we have quite a bit to talk about. The UFC pay-per-view. It was UFC 322, I believe. And
322 from Madison Square Garden.
Yes, I know you were there. Yes. I
actually didn't go.
Weren't you there? Oh, okay.
No,
it seemed like you went, so I was irritated because you were posting like you went, so I was irritated. But yes,
you were irritated because I
Yes,
went
I'm
to
very
Monday Night
resentful
Raw.
and irritated towards you. Yes, for many
Why? Because
reasons.
I made my pro wrestling debut. Then I went to
Yes,
John
yes,
Cena's last Monday Night Raw in Boston, where he won
yes.
his
You,
first and only Intercontinental
God,
Championship,
yep.
beating
We got to bring that
Dirty
up too.
Dominic, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
We had to bring that up too. Yeah. Let's list all the things in the past 3 weeks that have made me jealous and resentful. You got them all.
So
You nailed them. You
I
nailed
did,
them. Yes, you nailed all. Um,
and I got the largest arms, the biggest charm.
yeah.
Hey, what
Yes,
can you
yes, you do.
say?
Yes, you do. I mean, when you're great, you're great. There's nothing else to say. But
Exactly.
this was a big week for UFC. We've been talking quite a bit about the betting scandal. I
Oh yeah.
watched a documentary on one of the biggest betting scandals, which I'm sure you're not aware of. It was in 1951, CCNY, which was a massive college in
Oh
New York
yeah.
City. You were
Yeah, I
aware
was
of it.
actually, dude. I am so familiar with CTNY. None of them are
Really?
good. None of them are good reasons.
I
One,
mean, I was just
one.
blown away by it.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
one. I don't know. It's one. I knew about the bank scandal. Two. My ex-girlfriend, the leader of the Decepticons, went to CCNY.
Oh, of course she did.
Of course she did.
Oh my God. Of course she did. Of course you
Of
dated
course.
someone that went to
Of
CCNY.
course I did.
Oh, that makes my day. Oh my God. I
Yep.
can't wait. Dave is going to love that. I can't wait to tell Dave that you dated someone that went to CCNY. He is going to shit himself because, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. So that betting scandal went on and there were a couple after it, but the CCNY
Yeah.
one involved multiple teams and the payoffs
Yep.
were huge. And I just think
That
that,
was super, super mob heavy with that one.
yeah, it was 100% very good. Yes. Salvatore Salazzo was the main guy. It was very,
Mhm.
very coordinated and mob heavy. And that was in an era where there weren't cell phones, computers, any communication, and they still pulled it off. Uh,
I know, right?
Fighting, I think, would be easier just
Oh, great.
because, if that idiot did not open his mouth, and if it's one person, if one fighter has a third party they can go to who
Yeah.
doesn't run his mouth, they can make off. So it's just crazy to me. Like, it makes me question everything. It makes me
I hear
question
you.
how often it goes on.
I
So
hear you,
that
Steve.
that that
No,
just blows my mind.
no, Steve, I definitely hear you on that. I think one of the real telling things about the UFC scandal is
Yeah.
that, you know, you're definitely not a layperson anymore. Doing this show has really kind of like brought your mind to the like you see a lot of things you didn't see before in
No, no,
fighting,
no. You're
but
right. Yeah.
like and like so like the fight community, someone like with the kind of credentials and experience I have, I could watch that fight and be like,
You would
bro,
know. Yeah.
did you like well, it was just like, what were you like? Just like either you're throwing that fight, or you just weren't like you just
You
never
were a
learned how to
novice.
properly defend, or you
Yeah.
never learned how to defend a rear naked choke properly, or get out of a back, or
That
get out
that's
of
what
back
that's what
mount. Like
Cormier
that's
said.
just like exactly. And it's just like as the fight fans usually pre-educated about positions and submissions, etc. So, but even like you, the lay person could tell it's like, was he even trying?
Well,
So
the
I
the
mean,
the, the flailing and the
yeah,
takedown attempt was
exactly,
just. I mean,
exactly, exactly.
he was. Let's just say, if he was an actor, he would not be nominated for an Oscar. He did
That is
not.
a very, very good analogy, Steven. So
That's how I put it.
I mean,
When you
even
when you
football,
watch it over, football
yeah,
too.
like even
Yes.
I football too. to like, there's a difference. I mean, it's a lot easier to fake a ME mental error or an MA missed assignment.
Sure,
It's a lot easier to fake that as opposed to you ever learn how to defend a rear naked choke, bro? Like, come on,
but like
come on,
football for
put me
me
back on the ground.
more is like Roger Goodell getting on the bat phone and saying, "I don't want the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl." Like, there's no way. Get the Chiefs. Like, the Bills aren't going to draw. We need the ratings,
Listen, listen,
and the
listen,
refs want
listen,
screw everything.
listen. Don't give Roger Goodell credit. Give Drake May, Drake May. Oh, excuse me, Drake May. Give
Drake
him
May played
all the credit.
phenomenal. Yeah, no,
Drake
I'm not
May.
disputing that. I'm not
Listen,
disputing
listen,
that.
listen, listen. I'm sorry, long suffering Bills fans, but you missed your window.
I'm not listen, I'm not disputing that. I'm talking about last year in the AFC
Yeah, okay.
Championship. Like, I could see Roger Goodell getting on the bat phone and saying this is the matchup we need for ratings. But yes, Drake May is an MVP candidate in my mind. And
Oof.
I think
Oh,
he's
he's.
solidified himself
I mean,
at this point.
have you heard the latest rumor that he's actually a Tom Brady clone?
No, I did not hear that, and I would not agree with that. I
So
think they're completely different.
no, I don't think they're completely different. I think there are some similarities, but just one of the conspiracy theories is that Brady invested in a genetic profiling and I believe, like, I don't know what you call the kind of firm, but firm involved with genetic engineering.
Oh
He
my
invested it with
God.
Robert Kraft. So like that's the prevailing
To
rumor
pick
now.
his successor. So they
Well, no,
obviously
did you
didn't
hear?
do it when they drafted Jimmy Garoppolo.
No,
Um,
no, 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 no. Did you hear Brady's dog? His dog now is a
I know his
clone of his
dog is
previous
cloned.
dog.
Yes, I know
Yeah,
that. I did
exactly.
hear that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would make sense. It's just funny that they didn't use it for what's his face, the guy who stunk before him from Alabama. But
Mac
they used it
Jones.
on Mac Jones. I thought
Mac
they gave up
Jones.
on Mac Jones too fast, and I'm glad he's doing better.
Well, I mean, I think Mac Jones was off to a bad start. I
He
think
didn't have a lot behind him. I mean, they
he
made the
didn't have.
playoffs the
Well,
first
no,
years with
he,
him.
but you say he didn't have a lot behind him. But
No.
Gerard May was in over his head.
Oh yeah. To name him the successor was the stupidest
I
thing ever.
really, I really think that. I mean, we'll get off this. The last thing I'll say is, I
Yeah.
really think that Vrabel was the plan all along, but they just needed a stay over
Yes.
because
That's a
I
very
think
good. Wow.
I
That's
think
deep.
I just think like he had a conversation with Kraft and said, "Listen, after the Titans, I need like a year off. I want to spend some time with my family." And then he was ready to get back into it.
That's deep. That makes sense.
Hmm.
So starting the women's fight that we talked about, Tracy Cortez, Aaron Blanchfield, the
Oh,
women's flyweight division. I
and
know you love
I saw,
Tracy.
I saw, I started watching like the fight before Ethan. I actually made money on Ewing. Thank God. Like I made money on Ewing before that.
Yes, Ethan
But
Ewing. Yes.
Tracy, 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 wait not to show up,
Oh,
girl.
oh my
Wait not to
God.
show. I mean,
I was shocked.
I mean,
I
let's.
was shocked.
I mean, I would say I was shocked. I mean, first of all,
Well,
I mean,
I mean,
like let's
she's in line,
let's
man.
let's call a spade a spade. We all just like looking at Tracy Cortez. She can fight, don't get me wrong, but we all like looking at Tracy Cortez. But
Right, but the money
and
shifted pretty heavily towards
I know,
Blanchfield. I mean,
I know. I've been making the joke all day. I was watching some Conor McGregor clips last night, and he has this quote. And he said as watching the Eddie Alvarez fight because it was playing. It was like one of the biggest fights ever. The UFC put on at MS Square Garden, and after the fight, Conor was saying, "You want to beat me? You need some attributes." And like I've been joking all day. You need some attributes to beat me, but you look at Erin Blanchfield. She's tall. She's got a great jab. She's got a
yeah,
pretty solid ground game. You know what she did really well in this fight? she would close the distance, land on Tracy, then
Well, the
stuff her up
takedowns
against
I
the
liked,
fence.
and
Oh, the takedown jab, but she stuffed her up against the fence the entire fight, though, too. If
she came
Tracy
out
was,
fire. She was,
yeah,
much more
exactly.
offensive and physical.
Yeah,
Tracy was
agreed.
on her defensive. She wasn't
Yeah,
really as productive on offense as
but
Blanchfield was.
but at the same time, I kind of felt like she was landing the more effective shots, and like then Tracy put her up against the fence and beating
She
her
she
up.
did. She did.
Oh God! But the way she gave up that transition to her
Uh,
back, her. I've said this before about plenty of other plenty of other fighters. Her jujitsu coach should be
fired.
fired.
Yeah, you did
Freaking
say that. You did say that.
teach teach your student,
How to
teach
get
your fighter how to defeat back control. Like
Yeah.
that's one of there's two very simple defenses when you're caught in back control. And I just don't see enough fighters even trying to do those at all anymore. Either put your back on the ground to usually when you have your back taken, that was called seatbelt grip. One arm over, one arm under. So there's two things
Yes,
you can do.
yes,
There's two
yes.
things you can do. One, you take your hand, join your other hand, break that grip, give what's called baseball bat grip on the upper hand. You put it over your head the other side. You put your back on the ground. You slide your
Right,
back to the ground, and you get out. You eventually work your way. They'll usually either take mount
right.
or half guard. You move from there. The other way is the one on the underhook. You pinch your elbow to your rib cage and you shove your shoulder onto the ground and walk back and push back until you break free. And I just don't see enough fighters doing that. Granted, a lot of these fighters have some really advanced technique when they're on the back. They'll take their foot, put it under the kneecap to kind of restrict the person whose back's taking movement. But there are definitely counters to that as well. It just amazes me that none of these fighters attempt these simple escapes from back mount.
So you had a question
Yeah.
about Tracy possibly not being in top condition. Do you think that attributed to her hitting
Oh,
so early?
I mean, I'm speaking maybe probably a little out of turn here, but I mean, did she made weight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she made weight. So I mean, one of the things I love about her, and I'm probably speaking for a lot of the guys out there. She's got some curves. She's, a little thick. And, I like that. But I mean, just judging by her build, she could probably diet and make 115. She's not that tall.
No, she's short. She definitely is on the
Yeah.
short end.
But hey, she's thick with three C's.
So, where do you think we go from here? Obviously, with
Oh,
Aaron, does Aaron move up?
Aaron definitely
She's
moves
one
up. I
fight
mean,
away from a championship
I'd,
bout.
I'd say no, I think would might be next for Aaron would be Wei Lee.
Oh, I like that. I like that matchup.
I think Wei Lee might be next for Aaron Blanchfield.
I like that. I do like that. I think that would be a good draw
Yeah,
for her.
yeah.
And then I believe you had Rodolfo.
No, Gregory Rodriguez versus Roman Kopylov.
Yes, Gregory Rodriguez versus Roman Coppola.
Bro,
Okay.
bro, and like I just
Unanimous
like
decision.
for Rodriguez, dude. Freaking RoboCop
Roman.
Rodriguez. Roman RoboCop Rodriguez. Like, dude, he just looks like RoboCop. And he fights like RoboCop. He just marches forward and throws bombs. Like he like I just like Populov a lot. I think his style's dynamic. I think it's exciting. He's like one of those guys when he's on, he's on. And I don't think it was so much a case of Populov not being on. It's just Rodriguez was like he was just fucking straight RoboCop mode, marching forward, pressure, pressure, pressure. He throws really nice strikes. He's very fundamentally sound, and it's like there's not really a lot of fat. And when I say that, there's no wasted movement. He's just coming forward, boom, boom,
Well,
so clean strikes.
I mean, the first two rounds he dominated 30
Oh
27,
yeah.
30 27, and the final round was 28 29.
That's not round,
Rodriguez
Steve. That's
won.
that's judges. That's judges.
That's what I'm saying.
So
The judges, that's how they,
yeah,
voted the
he
rounds,
he he won all
awarded
three
it.
rounds on two scorecards. I mean,
Yeah.
I had 29-28, but yeah, like I was also like pretty biased towards Kopylov. I wanted Kopylov to win.
I
I had
know
money
you
on
did.
Kopylov.
Did you think it was a dominant performance by Rodriguez?
Yeah, I do. I
I
do.
did too.
Like Kopylov couldn't get off. He never got off. He couldn't. He just couldn't get going. He couldn't
No.
get started because Rodriguez was just smothering him the whole time.
So the final prelim fight in the middleweight division was a little bit of shocker. Mr.
It
Bo
was a shock.
Nickal.
Wait a minute. It was a shocker. How was that a shocker? I
I'm
told
not.
you Bo would
I'm
be
being
back.
sarcastic. I'm being
I told
sarcastic.
you Bo would be back.
I know. I'm being
told
sarcastic
you.
because
Okay, thank you.
you should get money for the way you promoted Bo. He got his knockout in the third round.
Oh God! I tell you
And
what.
it was a
go ahead.
complete dominant performance across the
And then
board.
he's like, "Hey, I learned a new trick, kaboom!" Like
I
was
mean,
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll make my
I was
point.
just like the striking ability, the outnumbering of strikes. I mean, he had 94 total strikes to Rodolfo's 31. 77 significant strikes, Rodolfo 24.
And that nice, like
56 headshots to Rodolfo 7. He beat the hell out of him.
He did beat his ass. I mean, let me tell you, just the way he was, it was like better. It looked at first like the boxing, especially. He just looked like a vintage Bo Nickal in his first couple fights. The way he was just messing people up, but he looked more. It looked more pinpoint, accurate. He's more accurate. He's more refined. There's no wasted movement. That's what really impressed me the most. Was his striking was so clean. There was no wasted movement, and he really set up that head kick so well.
It looked like a WWE squash match.
but just his striking was clean, and he was just. If you watch it, you look. He was very punch heavy.
Yes,
punch
his
heavy.
strikes were vicious.
Throwing straight strikes, throwing round body shots, throwing hook and uppercut body shots, and then out of nowhere, fates the jab, pop, boom with the head kick. Like it was honestly masterful. It was a masterful performance.
Question: do you think that Bo, and obviously he's 8-1 or 9-1 now, in the middleweight division, he's going to move up next? Do you think he'll get and he's on America's top team? Do you think him also being a southpaw had influence?
Oh yeah. Like wrestler, I don't know if he's a natural southpaw or not, but a lot of wrestlers will either switch stances or fight out of the southpaw stance, because in wrestling most of the time, even if you're right-handed, you'll have your right foot forward if you're right-handed, so that lends itself to learning striking from that southpaw stance. I don't know if he's right-handed or left-handed, but a lot of wrestlers do fight out of that southpaw stance because it's more natural. It's more similar to their wrestling stance. So, but yes, being a southpaw and how accurate and clean his striking is definitely playing into the kind of success he's having.
All right. Well, the main card started, and the first fight, which I believe you correctly predicted as well, Benoit Saint Denis knockout
Woo! Benoit
in
Saint
the
Denis.
round. First round.
Oh yeah.
Beat the. I mean, it seemed pretty even, and then it just out of nowhere, your life is over. He beat
Yep.
Beneil Darouche 23
Beneil Dariush.
Thank you. First round victory, knockout by punch.
Yeah.
I mean, he just go to sleep.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing more to say. I just thought he looked phenomenal.
oh yeah, like
And I didn't expect him to.
I said in our preview show, I
Yes,
feel
you
like
did.
he learned so much from his loss to Dustin Poirier, and
You did.
since that fight, he has just been on a tear. He's one of those guys. He's a dark horse in this division. I mean, I think we need to. He needs to. His ground game hasn't been tested, and as he moves up in this division, that's going to be that's going to be a I don't want to say a problem, but it's going to be it's going to be an element he has to pay attention to. His defensive grappling is going to need to be sharp because guys aren't going to want to stand with him. He's such a powerful, accurate striker. And listen, as much ish as I talk about Benil, like he's a long time contender. He's been in it for a while. He's good. Like he's about as bland as a white bread sandwich, but I mean a white bread mayonnaise sandwich, but yeah, just he's a good fighter. And Benoit's like, okay, cool story, bro. You're going to sleep now.
Yeah. Night. It
Yep.
was a good win for him.
Yes, it was.
And then the next fight made me cry because I've always been on the Leon Edwards train, and
Okay.
Leon Edwards got put to sleep as well.
Thank you for my money, Carlos Prates.
You picked Carlos from the start. I went with Leon, just out of loyalty, which was
Oh no,
stupid.
don't get me wrong. I love me some
You
Leon
do.
Edwards.
No, you
But
did say that. You did say that.
oh, dude, Prates, like not only is here's the thing. Prates has kind of embraced this whole mentality of the party guy, the way he drinks, the way he smokes. He's
Yes.
unapologetic and just one of those see your pants, live wild, and just throwing like that's the other thing. His power is just so freaky. He's a drunken, smoking, skinny dude, and he just throws so much crack in his punches. Like it was so accurate too. He just wailed that punch
Oh
right
my
down the pipe.
God.
And Leo was asleep before he hit the ground.
Boom. I know.
Yeah.
And Leon Edwards, I love you, but goddamn,
Yeah,
come
same.
on.
But like,
Come on.
here's the other thing. I had like, I had a couple of my safety parlays with Leon on them,
You
but
did.
but I showed you you see how many bets I make. But
Yeah, I know. I
let
don't
me.
like that, but okay.
Oh, guess what? I won, baby. But let me
I know.
let
That's the
me
other thing
tell
I'm
you.
resentful
Let
of.
me let me tell you. Leon Edwards by knockout would I think I had like a smaller bet just Leon by knockout. Like you had
Yeah,
to.
you had like
You
$10,
had
$5, yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
you had to because just brought this power is just so freaky. And he's one of those guys he touches you, you go to sleep.
So next we had Walter Waite, Sean Brady, Michael Morales. This was the only
Oh
fight
god.
that I loved because I know you love Sean Brady and Michael Morales
Oh god.
put him to sleep.
Do you like Michael Morales because he's gay as F?
I don't particularly like him. I just don't like Sean Brady because you like Sean Brady, so that's
I
why.
don't really. Here's the thing. You want to know why I like Sean? Why I liked Sean Brady? Because every chance he gets, Jorge Masvidal gives him such a nice little. And like, here's the thing. I'm not talking. I'm not trying to talk shit. Jorge, you see this? I'm not talking shit. I am not. You're a loyal guy,
You can
and
talk
like,
shit to Jorge if you want. Go ahead.
no, hell no, dude. Dude, I don't need Scarface coming to fucking knee me in the face. You kidding me? Fucking
Scar.
Scarface. I don't need Scarface coming to try to kill me. But no, he's loyal. He sings the praises of Sean Brady. And that definitely, and like just watching Sean Brady, that kind of swayed my opinion. But and Michael Morales, yay. So I
Gay.
just yay.
Gay.
Michael Morales, Michael
That's all.
Morales,
That's your expert analysis. Gay.
Michael Morales, gay, dude. There's like, dude, no, there's some videos
Is
of him
is he
out
is he
there.
really gay? Is he really out? Is he
Yeah,
really out there?
I
Oh, he
think he
is.
is.
Oh,
I think he
good,
is.
good, good. Hopefully, he celebrated with his boyfriend. Good for him.
Uh,
Good for him. Hopefully, him and his boyfriend had a nice bottle of wine and a peaceful evening together. Maybe a nice dinner.
I don't think he has a boyfriend, like, except
Oh, good, good.
I think he's more like
Hopefully, he plays
just,
the field.
like it's really hard to play the field as a gay man. Jesus, like that's hard.
Uh,
Like that's hard.
I know, I
Well,
know, I know. Well, he's
wait a
an
minute.
ultimate
Right.
fighter. That's going to be attractive.
It gets hard, but hey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we all do. So, what are you going to do? The women's flyweight title fight, Miss Valentina Shevchenko against
The
Zhang
bullet,
Wale.
the
Yeah,
bullet, the bullet
well,
versus the communist, and the bullet
the
found it.
communist.
The bullet went exactly where it should go,
We
right
both
into the
predicted Valentina.
right into the communist head. But
Yeah,
listen, like
we both predicted it.
we both predicted that. But
The
Steve,
score,
I don't,
the judges' score was unbelievable. Like I did not expect that.
oh, I did.
50
Like,
45, 50
oh,
45, 50 45.
she
That's
got
like you might as well not even
dominated.
showed up.
Like she got
I
dominated
know
in
she did not look
every.
the same.
She got dominated every single way,
She did not
every
look the
single
same.
way.
No,
Well,
she
Whaley couldn't get her wrestling going,
she
and
looked so defeated.
Valentina had absolutely zero respect
Well,
for Wiley's
13 minutes of
striking,
control she had of her and five
which is
takedowns. Like what the fuck?
which is crazy. But I think the reason I think that we went down that way, a couple of reasons. One, just looking at them next to each other, Valentina is very markedly physically bigger and stronger. That's number one. Number two, Valentina was so unconcerned with Wesley striking that she
No,
just worked
it's
on
like
wrestling.
thank
She
you,
wo-
as you would say, thank you, cool story.
she just worked on wrestling this entire camp. She obviously worked her striking, did her pad work, etc. But she went heavy on the wrestling, and it showed because her wrestling was so sharp and so dominating. Whaley just looked lost. Like in the translators of the quarter were saying like it sounded like you you could like yeah, it's weird because you can hear the cornerman talking, then like the translator sound will come on over the broadcast, and it was just like you're hearing the coach talk, translator talk, then Whaley would talk, and then you can hear the translator talking. He's like, I just can't do it. She's so strong. She's so big. I have nothing. Coach, what do I do? Coach, what? She sounded like scared and desperate, to be honest.
Yeah, she did. She did. She did.
Uh
And it was good to see. Who do you think is next for Valentina?
huh. Who's next? I don't know,
Well,
man.
I mean, the women's division is so poor right now.
I mean, Aaron is a good choice, to be honest.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Um, Aaron Blanchfield. I could go with that.
Well,
So the
give me a second. I'm bringing up the flyweight rankings right now. Okay, boom, boom. Oh, give me these rankings, son. Son, give me these rankings. UFC website's the worst. Oh, here we go. Rankings. Oh, here we are. Where are these women's flyweight rankings? Here we go. Okay. Oh, oh man. Oh, wow. There's women's pound for pound, women's flyweight. Oh, you know who it is? I'll tell you exactly who's next. And it's Manon Ferrat. She's next.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Ferrat's next. Like she looked so good in her last fight. She's so effing big. And she's pretty skilled too. The thing I think about her though, she's not like overpoweringly large compared to Valentina. And her technique, let me put it this way. If Valentina is a F18, Farah is a single-edged Cessna, technique-wise.
All right. So getting to the main event, Jack Della. Say the last name. I can't say it.
Jack Della Maddalena.
Yeah, that's too long.
Della Maddalena.
Islam.
Jack Della Maddalena.
Islam. I
Islam
love.
Makhachev. Jesus
I love him.
Christ.
I love him. And he was
Jesus
a
Christ.
favorite going in, and he took care of business. I'm just curious.
Yo.
On ESPN, the scorecards show 50-45, 50-45, 50-45. It only shows 3 rounds. The fight did not go 3 rounds, correct? It says 5 rounds.
Steve.
Yep. No, okay.
You gotta do some math here.
Okay.
What's 10 times 5?
10 times 5 is 50.
So that means that
Are you
Islam
saying that
won
it's
all
5
rounds?
Oh,
and
all 5 rounds were scored that way. Okay.
All 5 rounds were scored 10-9.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense. Islam, I just think is incredible. Jack, I mean, I thought he was lucky to get the belt to begin with. Islam, I think is.
You thought he was lucky. Wait, you thought he was lucky to what?
I thought he was lucky when he won to get the belt.
No, he wasn't. He beat the hell out of Bilal. He beat Bilal Muhammad's ass.
I know, but
he beat his ass.
If you had the two of them fight 10 times in a row, who would win 9 out of 10 times?
Probably Islam right now.
No, I'm saying Bilal.
Oh, Bilal versus Islam. Oh wait,
Bilal versus Jack. Bilal versus Jack. I know Jack.
No, Jack wins that 7 out of 10 times. Easy.
7 out of 10 times? Easy. You really believe that?
Dude, Bilal sucks ass.
Okay.
Like, listen, we'll talk. Dude, we'll talk about Bilal in our next segment.
We'll talk about it.
It. Oh, we will break it down. And I'm gonna have some choice words about that main event because I'll be straight up. I don't like either of them, but I can speak the truth.
Well, Islam dominated. I mean, didn't you think he was?
No. I was talking about the Fight Night main event, which is Bilal versus Ian Machado Gary. But we'll get to that later. But I was saying I don't like either of those weirdos. But let's get back to this main event. So everyone let's compare Islam to Khabib. I even believe, with his extreme cases of Down syndrome and autism, that Islam is superior to Khabib. But okay, all jokes aside, Islam's a better striker. Khabib was kind of a shit striker. He had good overhand right, but wow, like Islam's just a good striker. Like he knocked out the featherweight champion. What's the Australian guy's name?
I don't know.
You don't know? See, I can't remember his name. See, whenever we're doing these, I can't remember names because I'm locked in.
There's so many divisions. There's so many champions.
Whatever
the
Australian featherweight champion, like Islam, just when he came up to 55, Islam
the featherweight champion is Volkanovski.
Alex Volkanovski, like he's a better striker. He was thought to be a better striker. Like a vastly better striker than Islam, and Islam knocked him out. Like Islam's just a better striker than Khabib ever was. I mean, the wrestling's pretty close, but Islam is definitely more of a complete mixed martial artist. Like that's what really separates Islam. His dominating wrestling is pretty damn good striking.
All right. So I unfortunately have to run to do another show. We will do the fight night. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
All right. I'll text you. I'll try to get you later if you're done later tonight.
All right. No, I
We
will
can
be.
do
I'll be good.
and
All right,
we'll do
bro.
the fight night. But
Sounds good.
yeah, I will talk with you soon. Tyler King, Crowne Sports and Entertainment. All he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, pound it into submission, and he wins his parlays. And
Oh
it's
yes, he
just
does. Yeah, he does.
knows it all.
You
All
got it,
right.
baby.